Welcome to the third part of the tutorial overview of modding in Original War. Wow, I can't believe I made the tutorial 3 parts long. Anyway, this is an overview of SichtEdit, or SichtEdit, I don't know how you say that in Sich. SichtEditor is the editor that controls the faces. You can create your own faces, your own portraits for the different characters. So let's get started with it. Before you start, make sure any entity of Original War or whatever, any program or something related to Original War is closed. I mean, Original War, anything that's using OWARFull .dll. So I started by putting here SichtEditor. Let's wait for it to load. It'll take a little while. Okay, don't be overwhelmed by the lots of different options you have here because they are made to customize the more you can. Actually, it is limited, but in some way in the future you'll be able to extend it. So let's say we want to make someone, we can of course see this creates different types of faces: American, Arabian, or Russian faces. Or you can make your own nationality, you know, by copying a face or something. I mean, you've seen somewhere and creating it. So let's start by editing the face. For you, you have different kinds of faces you can make, which is the basic shape, what I mean with face. So let's work. We can choose the cheeks, we can use the different types of eyes we have available. We can work on the colors, for example Quille or something like that is the face color. Click on apply, just watch here the different colors apply. Face changes and you can see different nationalities or races or whatever you call them. The eyes, let's make him green eyes. Noses, we have different kinds of noses. So as you can see, you can play around with different elements of the face. Ears, different kinds of ears. Mostly they're cartoonish, though if you see from here, if you see a far view of the character, it won't look so cartoony because it's very well made. It looks realistic. Hair, different types of hair. You can even make the man without hair, bald. And different types, as you can see. Let's make it Rambo. Let's add him a bird, something like this, or something like this will be suitable. And we can change the clothing, but be aware that if you apply this portrait to a certain nationality, to a certain unit that it's part of a nationality, it'll be applied and the custom of the unit will be changed, the portrait. For example, if you're using if you're applying this portrait to a Russian mechanic, it'll be something like this. If you're applying this to an Arabian mortar, it will look like this. Or if you're applying this to a United States doctor, it'll be something like this. Actually, we call it scientist. Then we have glasses. Here we have different types of glasses. And we don't work with the foreground. And the background, of course, we can choose what we want. But this will also be affected by the nationality the unit is being part of in the game. So whichever, how do you say that? Whichever background you choose won't matter because in the game it'll depend on the nationality. You can of course work on with different sex. For example, here we have the male pack, it's loading. The female pack, it's loading. Here we have different backgrounds, different mouths, and so on. And we can work as well with the ape pack, ape man. We don't have many components because maybe you don't pay too much attention to apes or something and they look all the same. But well, this is what you have. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, which is an overview of modding in Original War. Next step would be trying to mod in Original War, which is something completely different. No, I don't want to scare you. So you can go on. Be sure to check owsupport.com. It has a very good wiki, and this is me in case you want to contact me for something there in the forum. Alright, thanks for watching.